Welcome to another episode of the Mod Squad Horror Show. I am your host, Harley, as always, joined by the dude.
Hey, what's going on, everybody?
And this week we have the bearded geek himself, Kevin, joining us.
Hi.
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 Do you like turtles, Kevin?
I like turtles.
I like turtles.
I don't want this show edited. Okay, let's start our show off with our sponsors. We have Straka Art, guys. All this art behind me on this side is Scott Straka's. And there's the QR code down there at the bottom. Go ahead and scan that.
Scan that some bitch. Scan it.
Do it.
Also, we have Skullectomy by Jolt 7 Studios. Lisa's all around a wonderful person and makes wonderful skulls. So go check her out.
Doctor says I need a skullectomy.
Also, we have t-shirts. This is the 6 we have all the time.
All the time.
All the time.
And this is our shirt of the month.
Whoop, whoop. Mod Squad, what? Funny enough, that is Kevin, the one with the deepest voice, is making the highest pitch of the with Mario.
Scan that QR code up here in the corner, guys, if you want one of our shirts. Okay, let's start our show off with the horror news. 13 Ghosts set to revive a new 13-part spook-filled series.
Wait. So if it's only going to be 13 parts, then that means he's pulling the Steve. He's pulling the Steve. If it's 13 episodes, then that means that every episode should be about the 13 ghosts.
That's what I'm hoping that they're going to do, is make each episode about one of the ghosts.
Well, I mean, that's technically a lie because two of the ghosts is the mother and the son. So that could be one. And then the final episode could be F. Murray Abraham capturing the first ghost.
Mm. So
I'm excited for it. I like the 13 ghost movies. I got the key up in my black box in there, right there. That's the key. Oh no, those are the ghosts.
You're scary.
This is the picture that they released when they released the article about the 13 ghosts coming to television.
Why does that one down in the corner look like Pugsley?
That's the son.
The son.
That's the son? I've never seen 13 Ghosts. So, yeah.
You've never seen 13 Ghosts?
You have not seen it? No. Oh my God.
Or
you
the
should watch it.
Ghost? You should go see it. Matthew Lillard's in it.
It's on HBO right now.
Stu Maher. Tony Shalhoub. Shannon Elizabeth. Previously mentioned F. Murray Abraham.
When you said Shannon Elizabeth, that's enough for me to go see.
He doesn't get naked in the film.
Oh, boo that.
But it's really good, though.
There are boobs.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's enough to make me say it.
13-year-old and the 40-year-old man. Okay.
Rennie Harlan's The Strangers trilogy set in the same universe as the previous films.
That's weird. That don't make sense. If it's like a reboot, and it's a reboot, but it's in the same universe. I don't get that. I don't get it. It's no funny. It's no funny.
It's not funny.
Well, it's not supposed to be funny. It's horror.
Yeah, but I don't think it's going to be scary either.
None
of the Stranger movies scared me.
I mean, they said that they closed the production on the remake. So it's basically the same movie in the same universe.
So they're doing what Gus Van Sant did to Psycho.
Pretty much.
We'll go with that.
Okay. Cool. I guess.
Freddy versus Jason. 20 years later, the ultimate horror battle still satisfies after all these years.
I mean, does it?
I love that movie. I do. I still quote the part where he takes where Freddy takes what's her Kelly Rowland takes Kelly Rowland's nose and says, "Got your nose." I still do that all the time.
Um, fun one, Kevin. How many people does Freddy Krueger actually kill in Freddy versus Jason?
I'm gonna say 0.
One person. It is the insane asylum roommate who gets his back burned to pass along the message when we see Zach Ward from A Christmas Carol or A Christmas Movie, A Christmas Story. That's what it's called.
You'll get there. You'll get there.
Don't worry, it's a long day. He kills one person in that entire film. Everyone else, Jason kills.
Well, I mean, to be honest, Freddy is supposed to be in your nightmares, so
yeah, and the
someone,
one person he kills was in his sleep. So
yeah, so I get it. I mean, I get it. I think Jason's more scarier than Freddy anyway.
And it was said that this movie had more blood than the other movies. Like there was a lot, like buckets and buckets of blood. They said
there is a lot of blood, but with Freddy, you're not even scary. You're not even scary. It's Kelly Rowland. I'm quoting the movie. It's great. But I saw that movie in the theater. I want to say it was the first Freddy and the first Jason film that I did see.
Oh, okay.
In the theater.
Exactly. The face of the nun haunts Warner Brothers with a lawsuit. So, Bonnie Aarons is suing Warner Brothers because they are using her likeness for merch and all that stuff like that and hiding her profits from it.
As Big Corporate America does. I mean, there's a reason why there's a strike happening in Hollywood right now.
Yes, yes. Was the nun scary?
Ish.
Scary.
I'm not gonna lie. The trailer, the trailer for The Nun 2, legitimately jump scared me. I don't remember the last time a trailer jump scared me, but Nun 2 did give me a jump scare.
Just to put this out there, if anybody is likes The Nun, you may want to check out the September bandbox. I'm just saying.
It is a teased item, The Nun. It is a teased item.
It is a teased item. Yes. Not saying, but I'm saying.
Well, you are saying because they announced that it's a teased item.
Okay. I'm saying, but I'm saying.
I'm not saying, but I'm saying.
Okay, so our trailer tonight is going to be the American Horror Story new season coming out. I'm going to show you guys the poster before we show you the trailer. This poster was released. The new season comes out on September 20th. But also, it's kind of creepy looking.
Very, very creepy.
It's Emma Roberts with a Black Widow baby.
Well, Kim Kardashian's supposed to be in this season too. Yeah, that's the main reason I may not watch it, but I do love Emma Roberts, so
I will watch it purely because Kim Kardashian will probably
die. One can only hope.
So they're having also a 4-episode Halloween event starting on the 26th of October, being released on Hulu. So, Kevin, go ahead and play that trailer for me.
Okay, I got you.
They should start it on the 28th and then they end on the 30th.
That was very weird.
It makes you
That
wonder what they're going to do with the spiders because, like, the poster insinuates like she's going to be pregnant with like a black widow.
that's insectiality.
That's weird.
Yes, the trailer was really weird. It gave me. You remember, like in Christmas time when they do all those really artsy cologne commercials. That's what this trailer felt like to me. Felt like
But
Johnny
most
Depp in
of
the desert.
but most of the American Horror Story trailers are like that, though. They don't really give you much detail because they want you to watch it.
Yeah, I get that. I could see that. On the
Okay.
real, I could see that.
So we are moving on to our urban legend. This is all Kevin, this series.
Oh yes, I forgot this was what I was talking about. So growing up, I lived in a house that I totally 100% believed was haunted. Um, the room I was in, like, let me rewind. My aunt and my mom and all the kids grew up in this house as well. So I grew up in that same house, um, and I've heard stories and stuff like that. But when I was, I don't know, probably early teens, maybe a little younger than that, my where my bed was positioned, it was against the wall, and I got woken up several nights, just completely frozen. Like I could not move. I would feel like hot breath on the back of my neck, but no one was there. No one was there, but I would feel hot breath on the back, and it would make me to where I couldn't move. Um, there was like this little hallway. You go from the living room and you turn to go to the bedroom, the bathroom, or another bedroom. Really, just a small hallway, probably no bigger than 6 foot by 3 foot, or 4 foot, somewhere around there. But this hallway always freaked me out at night. I could be almost anywhere else in the house at night and be fine, but I did not like that hallway. It was just one of these houses that, yeah, like I said, I 100% believe was haunted. And I've told these stories before, and like I said, my aunt and mom grew up in that house too. And my aunt's bed, it was basically right where mine was, growing up. And she said she kind of freaked out. She says because that's happened to her as well. So it's one of those things, man. It's haunted house,
Haunted house.
haunted house.
Happened.
I mean,
That's freaky.
no, no, no. Like it was bad. Like I don't. I've never felt fear like that. Like
And how old were you?
I was probably somewhere between 10 and 13 ish at this time.
Okay.
Um, I had never ever felt like just totally frozen. I've never been totally frozen in fear, except for those times. And it's still like, even talking about it now kind of like gives me the little chills. Um, yeah, it's weird.
That's crazy.
It's definitely a creepy experience.
Okay. Okay, so we are going to move on to what is now called the Horror Rewind. This is all the dudes.
All right, perfect. So we're going to do the horror rewind. This is going to be, we're going to play the trailer for the movie, talk a little bit about it. But this is the first movie to ever officially give me nightmares. And that is going to be Pet Cemetery 2.
Hey, what are you doing?
Getting things ready for Mom.
Mom's dead, Jeff.
She doesn't have to be.
Something strange.
Is the Terminator
I
coming?
didn't think much about it until I saw him drag the body out of the coffin.
Something ancient.
Bury your own.
Something evil.
Was it your idea of a joke to send me blood from a dead animal?
This dog is alive.
Not this dog.
Something terrifying is happening in Ludlow, Maine. Again.
Pick up your family and get the hell out of that town.
Pet Cemetery 2.
Jeff, honey. Father and I need to talk.
Some stories just won't stay dead.
And that, no, legit. That is the first movie to give me nightmares. Saw that movie the day before I started 5th grade. As I am falling asleep that night, to put things into perspective, I slept on a bunk bed as a child, even though I was an only child, had a bunk bed. I slept on the bottom bunk. I had a pet cat who fell asleep on the pillow of the upper bunk. And as I was falling asleep, he fell between the bed and the wall and just scratched his nails down the wall as I'm lumbering into a sleep as a child. And all I see in my head is the dead dog Zoe jumping out of the darkness. I was done for the night. Day before I started 5th grade, did not sleep. Looked at my dad before the movie. I'll be fine. Not a problem. It was a problem.
Yeah, I I don't know what to say to that because like I don't find that movie to be all that scary.
Oh, no, it's not. But you have to think, it was the day before I started 5th grade. So I was, what, 10 years old, 11 years old? Blame it on puberty. But you call it what it will. Call it what it will.
I was going to blame it on puberty.
Movie scared the shit out of me.
But
Only
I get that,
because,
you know,
only
the
because
cat.
of my cat. It's because of my cat. It's because of the nails on the wall, dragging on down. My cat had never done that. I would have slept fine for the night. Blame it on Slocum. That's the name of my cat that was alive at the time.
Loco.
Yeah. Slocum. That was his name.
Well, that's a story that sometimes just won't die.
Pet Cemetery. 2. It's a good cast though. Anthony Edwards, the kid from Edward
Furlong.
Furlong. Yep, him too. You get Gilbert from Revenge of the Nerds. You get John Connor from Terminator 2. You get Mr. Krabs from SpongeBob SquarePants. What more do you want?
Oh,
That's Clancy Brown. For those people that are wondering, that's Clancy Brown. Clancy Brown is the guy that does the voice of Mr. Krabs on SpongeBob SquarePants.
Very cool.
So if you think back to your childhood, Kevin, what is one movie that still to this day terrifies the shit out of you?
Ooh, that's a good
Showgirls.
question.
Absolutely terrifying.
I don't think that terrified him.
No.
I'm quoting Scream.
What's that? Is can't even remember the name of the movie. It's the one about tarantulas and they take over a town.
Arachnophobia. Are you talking about Eight-Legged Freaks?
No, arachnophobia.
My mom legitimately walked out of that movie. She had arachnophobia, went to a movie called Arachnophobia, and 15 minutes into the movie looked at my dad and went, "Give me the keys." just walked out to the car and read her book.
Yeah, arachnophobia is definitely it. Dudes, I don't mind spiders, but the big ones, when they move like that really slow walk, yeah, that creeps me the F out, dude. Their hairy little fucking legs, dude. No. Your knuckles ain't hairy enough to creep me out, dude.
Let me get my feet. No.
Oh my!
So Pet Cemetery 2. That's our horror rewind flashback special corner review cinematic piece of filth garbage.
Work of art.
Pet Cemetery 2.
Exactly.
Just
okay, guys, that is the end of this episode. remember, we have shirts. This is the 6 we have all the time. That's our shirt of the month. The Mod Squad game shirt. And go check out our sponsor, Straka Art. Scan that QR code. Take you right to his site. And he's got it's really reasonable priced art. All this stuff behind me is Scott Straka. Also, check out Skullectomy by Jolt 7 Studios. Ignore these two people right here. They both have lost their mind.
Before we go, though, Steve, where can people find you on your podcast?
Oh, you could find me on the last podcast you'd want. That's available on every major podcasting outlet. Tip the veal, try the staff. Thank you all for coming. And if you didn't, better luck next time.
And also check out the Back to the Retro review.
That's my YouTube channel where I review movies from the 80s and 90s with this guy right here.
Yeah, that mirroring effect on the bottom, it's really confusing, right? Right? It's confusing.
Sometimes.
Oh, yeah, once you get it figured out. I like being up top. It's a good change. Steve top, Kevin bottom.
And also check out the Daily Dank, guys. If you're into the weed and all that, check out him. Also, check out all of our streaming shows. Right now, you're watching the horror show. We have the movie show, the gaming show, the wrestling show.
And every Saturday night, live from the mall.
Exactly. Well, that is it for this episode. From the dude, Kevin, myself, and the entire Mod Squad. See you in your nightmares.